But now it's time to get into my big discography deep dive. And it's for my boy Common Sense.
Yes,
B.
sir.
After this deep dive I did, because I did say it in the last What We've Been Jamming, I was like, I might as well just listen to all the Common albums because
Yeah.
I've been listening to most of them. And so I even had to rank them a bit. You know what I'm saying?
my
And I
God.
almost forgot the August Green album.
Yeah,
had to go back.
I saw that you played that.
Yeah.
I talked about it on the
Yeah,
pod.
you talked about it on
Yeah.
the pod. That's how I remembered it. And so it's time for me to talk about Common's albums and mostly how I rank them. And I'm going to talk about them as how I rank them. Hopefully one day we could maybe do a Common little album review. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But this is the one time I get to do it. You get to see my discography deep dive at number 15 because this man has like 15 projects.
Yeah.
August Green, I'm not going to count that because that's not his album solely.
Yeah.
But it's August Green is still a really good album.
Yeah.
To me, it's not like in the top half of Common's discography though.
Also because it's not common focus.
Yeah.
It's also instrumentation.
Yeah, and the instrumentation was so good.
Yeah.
See, a jazz album like that, I like that.
Get it? Hey.
I like that. I like that. Number 15, Can I Borrow $1? Common's first album. I did not like that ish. That was the last Common album I had to listen to. Boy, I wish I didn't listen to it. Yeah, this album, super dusty. Very, very dusty. In fact, don't even blow the dust off. Just keep the dust on. Let it weigh down the CD. Maybe it might break the CD so you don't have to listen to it. Number 14, Universal Mind Control. Now, this is the album that he did with Pharrell because Common, I didn't know he has so many albums with just one producer, one rapper type situations happening. I didn't know, like, when Universal Mind Control came out, I heard it when it came out. But this is when my whole, Common's corny. Like, who listens to Common type stuff? Like, this is during that whole era, like, of my childhood, or I guess my teenage years, adolescence. And this album, Common's become one of those rappers in the Nas and Jay-Z tier for me where it's like, oh, you could just find anything, I'll listen to it. If it's this person right here, right?
You was going into that. Well, it was some of this stuff like, boy. Because right here, hold up, before you get into your stuff, I didn't listen to these.
Yeah, I listened to all of them.
Yeah, I didn't listen
The only one I didn't listen to was that one. But that's a soundtrack.
Yeah, but Mo's really dope.
Yeah. But Universal Mind Control, Common, never go to Pharrell for beats anymore. Pharrell, never give Common any beats anymore. This album was
hated
bad.
that album.
This
I
album
hated
was
that
bad.
album.
I like most of the songs because Common is rapping, but there's some songs I'm like, okay, I just like the beat. Common, you're not doing it well on this.
I like Common, but I don't know if I said it on the podcast. I always have a problem with his voice.
Yeah, you have.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, this is like, at first, before I heard Can I Borrow $1, this was like, to me, his worst album. I'm like, wow, that was something.
Yeah.
Definitely the most different.
Universal
Just because
Mind
it's different,
Control
don't mean it's good, huh?
I do not like that album.
Yeah, that album, B.
Nobody. Hold up. I'm gonna get your thing.
It's bad, but go ahead, say what you about.
I'm pretty. I wanna guess your next one. I want to say, is it Nobody Smiling?
Who, is it
I
who?
said Nobody Smiling. Is that your next album that's bad?
No.
Okay.
No. My next album, and these albums ain't really bad. After this, we get to the no bad albums, but some are just, good. Yeah, all right. You know, they're Number 13 has to be A Beautiful Revolution Part 2. And then at 12, A Beautiful Revolution Part 1. To me, it goes off of a lot of that August Green stuff that I listen to. It stays in that lane with, I think, Robert Glasper.
Yeah, Robert
I forgot
Glasper.
who else is on there.
Oh, they own these albums?
Yeah, they do some
I
of the
might have to-
producing.
I might-
That and
I
on
never
the-
listened to
and
them.
on Black America again. They heavily helped produce that. Kareem Riggins.
Yeah,
like
Kareem
that.
Riggins.
Yeah,
I know Black America. I like that.
Yeah, Black
Oh,
America.
It's okay.
That's why I'm saying I'm going in that range where now
Yeah.
it's like, okay, I got the bad albums out the way.
But I didn't listen to these two. They not bad.
This is part 1 and 2. This is one. I don't know where you
that's
have
both
2
of them.
at.
It's right here. It's both of them.
Yeah, but no, there's one where it's just a separate 2. But this is one.
It's
This
probably
two,
this two right here.
No, it is. But I'm saying like, oh, this not touchscreen.
No.
Oh, okay, because you was just on it a while ago. It just
With
showed
this
it. Go on that again. Scroll down all the way. Keep going. See 2. So yeah, they have it separate, and I wanted to listen to it separately because I don't like it having like that in my Spotify library. Part 1 and part 2 of Beautiful Revolution. These are cool if you like that sound for Common. Common is obviously rapping. Common's obviously gonna be on that positivity stuff. It's just to me that these albums were uninteresting.
Yeah.
They're not bad because Common can rap, and I love like the singers that he gets with PJ and Bilal sometimes. I think these albums ain't bad.
Yeah.
Like to me they just exist. And sadly, they didn't really do anything for me in terms of like my replayability of going back. Then we got Black America again. I enjoyed this album.
Yeah,
this is a good album. I was like, all right, this is cool. Like, but I don't see myself going back to this. But if a song were to come up on my playlist for Common recommended songs, and one of these songs played, I let it rock. It was cool. Production was solid. Next album we got is Electric Circus, which I feel like I should have ranked this higher. But we got Electric Circus, which is, I think, of commonly like dislike Common album, especially for the time it came out in. I thought this was a good album, B. I really like
It's
this.
not. To me, it's not bad.
Yeah,
I don't
but I
know
can
why I
definitely
get so
see
much hate.
because look what it came after.
I know.
I can see why people hated it.
I know.
Different direction, and I do like Common kind of doing something different and experimenting. Not with Pharrell though. I don't like it when he does it with Pharrell. But yeah, Electric Circus during the Soul Aquarians era, I really enjoyed it. B. I thought it was a really good album. Then we got Let Love, which obviously he talks about his love for music. This is the album where he talked about where he got assaulted as a young kid.
I never listened to this album.
Yeah, I listened to it. He has a story. He has a song telling about that story, whatever.
Okay.
Him going to therapy, things like that. Common's one of them type where it's like, oh, grown man rap. This is all just Common's discography.
Yeah. It's so crazy, like looking at some of these albums, like Let Love. I don't even remember this. Like I don't even remember when it coming out.
I don't either. I remember the interview though, because he was on Breakfast Club talking about it, and I think he came out with a book with it at the time.
For real?
Yeah, I'm not listening to it, but yeah. Then after that, we got Nobody Smiling. Now I forget if No ID also produced this one as well. Yeah, because he produced 2 of his albums in here, and I gotta say, them No ID produced albums, B.
He did Can I Borrow a Dollar too, didn't he?
Yeah, but I didn't like that production on Can I Borrow a Dollar.
Okay.
I don't.
You don't like that?
That was dust.
But that
was dust on the MPC.
But you know, it's more like New York sound. Chicago didn't really establish the sound. And
Well, I
stuff
mean,
like
they
that.
still like some.
They do have a sound. You relax. Come on, man.
Besides drill, that was a derivative.
But
version
Common
of trap.
started making his own little thing.
Yeah. Common started doing his own thing.
And
I
then
do agree
Kanye
with
had
that.
his thing, even though it's like soul sampling.
Kanye, that's not Chicago. That's Kanye.
I know, but I'm saying he did his way. He chopped up a little different.
Yeah, he did his big one. But yeah, I was the Nobody Smiling, which Common has commentary about the whole scene of Chicago being very violent.
I did
like
not
that.
like this album.
I liked it, especially with G Herbo. To me, G Herbo gave his best verse ever on here. I was like, wow.
It's been a minute since I listened to it, but I did not like it when it came out.
I like this album looking back.
This when I was in my
listen to it.
gutter rapping. I wanted to listen to them, but yeah, I'm like, yeah, kill.
This is literally the opposite of that.
Yeah, I know.
Why would you want that?
I was
There are some
talking.
songs on here. He has one song about a girl, and I'm like, okay, this is kind of corny, Common. But no idea production on here.
This album did come out 10 years ago. I was freaking 20 years old. So me probably re-listening to this as a 30-year-old, it might be different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I'm glad I listen to Common now.
Yeah.
Because when I was younger, Common.
And I've been listening to Common for years.
See me now. I wasn't in that bag yet.
Yeah.
I wasn't in my mature bag. Next album I got up is Resurrection. What is this? His second album? It's good.
Yeah.
It's dusty, but it's good.
I used to love her.
It is old.
I used to love her.
Yeah. And he still does, obviously, from his album What Love. Now we get into 6. The Dream of the Believer.
Yeah.
I did not know Common had an album like this. This was good.
been a while
Production was
since I listened to
good.
this.
Common's rapping on here. I'm like, all right. This is it for me. I love this right here. Once we get to 6, these are all the albums I just started loving.
I might have to re-listen to this. It's been so long.
I love the album, B. The production is so good on this album. And Common, to me, Common's one of those people, he got that good production behind him. He gonna sound good on it too.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a minute.
Man.
I don't know.
I love No ID's production on here. I just didn't know No ID produced it. I have a newfound love for some No ID production, especially with Nobody
You gotta
Smiling
go
in
into
this.
the cocaine 80s and all that.
Oh yeah, he has him on that album.
No, I'm saying that's No ID and all of them.
Oh,
That's the whole. That's the whole
collective.
Thing. Yeah, like Janae Aiko and all of them together. That's why Vince Staples used to be with them.
So that's why I heard Janae Aiko. I'm like, why is she not credited on this song? I'm like, okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. See, I didn't know anything about that.
Well, I don't know the sauce.
Hey, 2088.
yeah, Big Sean.
That's
he on
nasty.
there. He on the what's called album?
What?
Nobody's Smiling.
Oh, yeah. I thought you meant 2088. I was about to say, yeah, he's half of it.
Nah, I'm
I
talking
thought
about
you
he
were
on
about to say
no, what's it called?
Then we got Finding Forever by Common, which is his second produced album by Kanye West. Good album, very bad cover. Songs don't
Cover
really...
suck. That's why you didn't know Kanye produced it.
Yeah.
I was like, they got another album together.
Yeah,
Like,
when you said
what?
that, I'm like, nah, he's just tripping.
I'm like, nah,
I'm like, nah,
I'm like, bro.
he just off the pod juice.
I'm like, no.
Then we got 4, One Day, It'll All Make Sense, which I need to buy that vinyl because I need that Obi strip with it.
Hey, that
Number 3,
crazy.
The Auditorium. I am still loving this album. My album of the year, still currently. Number 2, Like Water for Chocolate. Hopefully review that on the channel one day. I don't know.
Classic.
Hey, classic. Then we got number 1, B. I just love B.
Yeah,
Because to
B,
me,
yeah.
it's concise. It's very meaty, very girthy. You get what I'm saying?
Boy, let it thick.
Hey, Common laid it on with this album right
He
here.
put it down.
B, he did, and so did Kanye with that production. This is, to me, obviously Common's magnum opus, and I hate saying this because that's a stereotypical answer, but I went back to B, man. Every time I go back to B, it's just so good, B.
It's a good album.
B is just so good.
The
I
Queen
love B.
pen. Before I remember
Hey,
Hey, was he gonna make testify?
oh,
Hey, nah. Nah, this album is insane, bro. But like Water for Chocolate is still.
yeah, well, I got that for number 2. I got
Yeah,
number 2.
but now B is that one, and it's
Yeah.
that one that's like it's not too long.
Exactly.
And you just play it
And
all the
each
way
of the
through.
songs, like,
How beautiful love can be. Hey, nah, B
Hey, I
is
even
crazy.
like the live
Stop,
song.
don't let me. Don't,
Hey,
don't let
B,
me.
we got to
Oh,
do
when
a
it was on
review of
Dave
this.
Chappelle joint? Yeah.
We got to do a B review, B, at one point.
When the next year it'd be the 20th anniversary.
Will it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we'll do a review.
05. That when it came out.
Oh, we'll do a review.
Hey.
I'll be down to listen
Oh
to
yeah,
B a
we
few
can do this
times.
next year.
Oh,
How
yeah.
beautiful love.
Look, as soon as
can be.
next year comes, no review.
Nah, we're gonna put it in the review notes. B the anniversaries.
Hey, we
This is a
got
classic.
to. We got to. B is so good. B
Yeah,
is so
I can rap
good.
this whole album probably, bro.
Oh, man.
Yeah, straight hard.
Tone. Whatever you telling the story about the girl getting with the drug dealer
Yeah.
guy. Man, that was so good.
The Queen Pen. Oh, wow. That part always had me dying because I used to always watch that music video growing up.
I didn't know there was a music video for it.
It's Taraji P. Henson, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, she's the Queen Pen. She was in there acting like she was
Of
crying in
course
her
she
courthouse.
is. Of course she is. I love the way that B comes in for Testify. It is so good.
Testify, your favorite song on there?
I love Go. Go might be like the overplayed one. I love Go.
I think Faithful.
I don't think it's my favorite. What's the one with him, Kanye, and John Legend? Beautiful love could be. No.
No, that's no. Oh, you talking about the Stay? Yeah. Nah, I think Faithful is like my favorite song in there.
I like the one with Jay Dilla's production. How beautiful love can be.
Yeah, but like
is that song Faithful? I
No,
don't know
Faithful
the names
is
of them
Faithful
like
is
that. Let me see.
huh?
I don't know the names of the songs. Like
Yeah,
that, just
Faithful.
off of here. Okay.
Oh
yeah, they say.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just love the whole album. The whole album is just so good.
No, Faithful goes. I want to be.
Oh, the one with that has to be the Kanye one, right?
He produced that. I want.
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because I
he's
know
talking
Kanye
about
and Jay Dilla this. Well,
Yeah, Jay Dilla, yeah.
R.I.P. Jay Dilla.
But he's doing like tracks. That one when he talk about the dude cheating on his girl and all that. Like
Yeah.
So faithful. Oh,
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy, bro.
No, this album is.
Faithful's insane.
I love the second track too. The second track is really
Bro,
good.
the whole joint is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You talking about the corner?
Yeah.
I wish I could give you this feeling. Yeah, that's fire.
Oh man. Oh, we gotta talk about B one day. I gotta listen to it after tomorrow or something.
I don't even have to listen to the album.
I do, 'cause it's
I
so
know the
good.
whole album,
It's so
bro.
good. But yeah, that's about it for what we've been jamming and my common discography deep dive.
Man, shout out to Beyond Beats and Culture.